well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throw in to start this game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, they told us in our meetings, Brock, they wanted to make a statement on the very first play from scrimmage, and they very nearly got it there with a sack. Instead, he got the throwaway, but it is incomplete.
I will say, though, I think the message was still set, Kate, because that quarterback's picking up the pieces. We know the impact those early hits can have.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Green sets his feet looking to pass. They're getting a screen pass for Judkins. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. It's going to be a Browns first down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. Going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
It's just kind of the type of play. Why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Throwing now, Green. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Green looking to pass on 2nd. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Green looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And it's going to be a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the 1st time. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quick throw here to Cooper on the RPO. Gets it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Milrow looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown Jets. Adonai Mitchell is 4 through the air this season. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. They go up 7-0 here early.
7, Browns nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Green gonna throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And out of bounds he goes. She'll give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds.
Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Here's Judkins on second down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. Can A1 do and handle this return for the Jets? And he gets him a nice choke on that return on the final play of our first quarter. We're to the end of one. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Here's Milroe to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, check. Here we go. 60, Dragon, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now it's Milroe. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Big Lion. Ready.
To throw, here's Milroe. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now, Milroe. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Green. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Lee Judkins on the drop down. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Green. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're gonna have to get that final yard. They're gonna have to earn it. First and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Denzel Boston, the second score that he has brought in this season. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14, Browns 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Milrow now to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Let's go now. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milrow here on second. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Jared Verse. Their first of the game after they had 5 in a loss last week.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. To the air, Milrow. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
We see this all the time, Kate, as these plays extend and these just dynamic quarterbacks get outside the pocket, the defense, they just lose sight. And quite often, frankly, it's the space down the field. If you're willing to take that shot, there's big plays to be had.
Milrow on first and 10. And that last play gives him 150 yards passing for this half. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Milrow. And in. Touchdown, New York. Omar Cooper Jr. His 6th receiving touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. He's good on the attempt here. They bump their lead up to 14.
Makes the score Jets 21, Browns 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Green. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Green sets his feet looking to pass. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll punch another one away. Coy Bajorquez returning to the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort. Oh, he lost it on the hit! Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Bravo 80. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The pitches to Hall. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
19 tight. Cut 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that gives New York the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Sanders sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Wallace with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Throwing now. Green. Caught by his running back, Jokins. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
At the 27-yard line.
Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Green looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on what will be the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought down
Their
by
dominance
Alex
against his
Wright.
ground game rolls on,
Tackled
Brock.
back
Add
at the
another
30-yard
stop
line.
to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
19. Let's go now. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
No low to pass on second down. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Schlesinger on the
Only need a
tackle.
little bit, but all they can manage was the lone yard there, Brock. They're handed fourth down now.
You know what that's called, Kate? That is called block destruction. It is the only way in those situations defensively up front that you win in that manner. They destroyed it at the point of attack.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Green. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the slant, complete to Judy. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it gives the Browns a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Browns.
Look at my team.
Green gonna throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
50, 10, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They are throwing it again. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now.
To number 3.
It is a huge gain for the Browns. 40 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on first. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing it again here. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
Denzel lost
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Green out of the gun. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. And brings us to fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
19, 19, left wing 19. 18, 5 here. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Green. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Copy line. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Short pass brought in. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that's going to be first down Jets.
13 yards.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Okay, ready.
So first down from the 41.
Hit 70, Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Milroe. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Big hitter on first down. 31 yards.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 here for Milroe. And he's up to 9 of 15 passing after that last completion. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down. Partner, I know we don't see this as much in this sports, but in the other one I call basketball, this feels like the perfect time to use a timeout because this defense is getting worked the last couple of plays.
Yeah, somehow, some way, you've got to interrupt this momentum. You've got to respond and stop the bleeding. Somebody on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Jets up multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Second down now, 7 to go.
Cougar 19.
Here's Hall once more. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now a design run. Here's Milroe. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.